everyone. So this friend was asking me about silicone monofins and if they can rip or break. And so I thought I would just jump on here and give you a little bit of information about not only silicone monofins, but silicone tails as well. This is my silicone Mertailor Fantasy Fin 1. And one of the things you want to remember to do is when you're taking your monofin out of your tail, you want to make sure to peel the tail off of the monofin rather than pulling the monofin out, because these little tendrils can absolutely rip off. I've seen people damage them and they are a little bit tricky to fix. Get it off. As long as you have your tail skin on your silicone monofin, it shouldn't get damaged when you're swimming in rough places like pools or on rocks at the beach. However, if you do decide to swim in this without the protection of your tail skin, it can get scuffed up. I know this from experience because I let my 8-year-old swim in this in the pool and he's a little less careful than I am. And when he was finished, there was a couple spots where he had scuffed it and I was like, no more. For example, you can see right there, it's a little scuffed. It's also important not to carry your monofin by the heel straps. Instead, hold the body of the monofin so that you don't end up ripping these because they can rip. And this goes for any silicone monofin, not just Mertailor. So if you have a fishy flipper by Jurassic Merman, same thing goes. As far as silicone tails go, they are a lot more durable than fabric tails. As you can see, this one did get scuffed in the pool quite a bit. This is one of my tails I use for practice swimming, and so I'm a little less careful in it. Whereas I've had my silicone tail for over a year and there's no scuffing at all on the fluke, even though I've swam with it in my pool. However, you do have to be careful with rocks at the beach because they can be super sharp and they can gouge your fluke. So I have two very teeny tiny, like I can't even find them half the time, gouges in my tail because I jumped up on a rock and I was standing in it at the beach. So even though silicone is more durable than some other choices out there, particularly fabric, it still can be damaged, so you have to treat your gear with care. Hope that helps, guys. Bye!